Hello, one more time. My name is Leslie and this is my speaking test. And today I'm going to talk about travels. I love to travel and I think that if you have the possibility, it's never gonna be a bad idea. It's always a good idea because sometimes we get stressed for the work or the studies, and when you go on vacation, you automatically go into another planet with no problems, with no stress. And when you come back home, you have new forces. Also, if you haven't seen your family in a long time, you can spend time with them, and it's always good for you. We always have that one thing that we can leave home without. And for me, it's my cell phone. Because with my cell phone, I know that I can call anyone if I have any problem. I can call my family, I can call my mom, or maybe if I lost my tickets, I can have them online, or even I can call the police if I have a serious problem. And I learned this because the best place that I have visited is Disneyland. And it was the best day of my life. It was amazing. I was there with my brother, my cousin, and me. And our car broke up. And my cell phone and my brother's cell phone didn't work at the United States. And my cousin's cell phone only had 5% of battery. So she tried to call the crane, but the crane said that they were asking for $500 because we were so far from home. We were at the other side of the city. So she called a good friend of her, and she went to pick us up. But I learned there that always in the trips I have to have a cell phone and a charger. At the end, we got at home at 6 a.m., but it was like another adventure. There is a lot of places that I want to visit. I want to go to Europe to know the Eiffel Tower and the Roman Colosseum, and go to sightseeing to their streets and visit their famous monuments. I know that they have a beautiful history, and I want to go to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. I just saw the museum on photos and it looks amazing. Thanks God, I had the opportunity to go to a museum and saw some of the famous paintings of Van Gogh. And it was, I think that the biggest problems when you're traveling are in the airport because it's a headache to be on each step. One of the problems is the baggage allowance. It's the problem that affects everyone because we are constantly seeing the weight of the baggage to see if you are in the range in which you are allowed to be. And other of the problems I think is the passport control. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything wrong, but the passport control makes me so nervous. On the United States, sometimes they treat you not so well. I think because there is a little racism in the passport control. But when you come to Guatemala, it's totally different. On the passport control, they are always smiling at you, and that's so beautiful from Guatemala. Here in Guatemala, there is a lot of tourists. You can see them backpacking and doing cultural sightseeing because Guatemala is a country with a lot of culture and a lot of history and beautiful places, beautiful natural places. That's why I think that they do ecotourism too. And yeah, Guatemala, it's a beautiful place to come to see. The tourism and the travels comes with a lot of advantage for us, the humans, to relax, to spend time with our family, but it comes with disadvantage for the nature. I didn't know that the crisis made as pollution as 5 million vehicles. And for example, with the Everest mountain, I know that everyone wants to go to the top of the mountain and leave the flag there, but if we leave the flag there, that is just trash for the mountain. And all the equipment that the people left there is just trash for the mountain. And we had to be responsible for our actions, not just in other countries, but in our country, because I saw people here in Guatemala that go to the beach and they left a lot of trash there. So we have to respect the nature from our country and from other countries, and know that if we are going to go to travel, if we want to know all the world, we have to be respectful with the nature there. I think that when we travel or we go to another places, all that we want is to explore, to know what is around us. And that's why all the science exists. The geology, archaeology, astronomy, mathematics, all that science, because we want to explore our world and know what is around us. So I think that, yeah, the human nature is to explore because we want to know where we live. And that's all. If you travel, do it with responsibility and explore your world. Thank you for listening to me and see you next time. Bye.